And now for something completely different. Yes, guys, this is as random as they come. I'm on a birthday mission. Here is the crack. I have two daughters who are both obsessed with horses. So, I mean, everything to do with horses. I'm talking, you know, they ride horses, they dress up horses, they have toy horses, hobby horses. They're in, wow, one of them likes hobby horses, okay? So, what I'm going to do today is I am going to make a jump set for hobby horses. I told you it was different. Okay, so what I'm going to make this out of is I'm going to make it out of, hey Bruno, 2x2s. I have 4 2x2s here. I have 4 brush handles. I'm going to say they're roughly about 5 foot in length, just by guesstimating that way. And I have some 2x1s here, okay? So the idea is I'm going to cut these 2x2s into 5 foot lengths, so I'll have 4 5 foot lengths, and then I'm going to use the other 2x2s to make a star, not a star shape, like a staggered stand, I suppose is the best way to put it. And these are the poles for the jumps, right? So they will I need to find a way to rest them on the 2x2s. So what I'm thinking is that I'll use these 2x1s and place them like that, and probably take a little bit of a groove out of each one so that the poles sit into them a little bit better. That is the cunning plan. There's not a lot of it's just going to be cutting and screwing. You know yourselves, there's not going to be a lot of actual joinery work involved in this, but that is good because I am not an actual bloody joiner. Okay, going to start in the machine end on this one, guys, but I'm actually going to take this bit off because it has a big lump out of it, doesn't it, Bruno? Now back off, Bruno. Away. Okay, 5 foot. I cut into the table. Right, well I'm not doing that anymore. Okay. Right. Now, I need 4 legs for each one. So, I was going to do them a foot, right? So, the idea would be that they would be foot, but I have a feeling that a foot is going to be too small. Okay, so look, this is the way they're going to go. So one is going to go like this, right? The other one is going to go like this, and the other one is going to go like this, and then the last one is going to go like this. Okay, so it's sort of like in a star formation. I feel that 1 foot is too long. How long is this? This needs to be 10 foot, doesn't it? Nearly 11 foot. I need 4 and 8. I need 16 of them. Do you know what? I'm just going to do them 2 foot, I think. I'm going to do them 2 foot. Just to make sure that there's enough on them to stop them from falling over. Yeah, I've got plenty of timber. I'll do them 2 foot. Before you cut the legs. Okay. So, when I made it of my design, non-horsey person. And this is what I came up with. Too big, far too big. Okay, this one on the inside is a trip hazard. They're all trip hazards actually. I was not aware that this would be used inside. So this is what I have come up with, guys. Everything is, what did I take off these now? Instead of being 2 feet, these are 14 inches. Okay, all of them are 14 inches except the one that is going to face inside, and it has come down to 6 inches. So that's this one here, 14 inches, 6 inches. Okay, it still stands okay. What that means, guys, is that they won't trip over it when they're jumping over it. Everything else stays the same. So this is how this is going to work. Like that. Okay, it's going to be screwed in from here into this, and from here into this. I might run out of room. This is the problem. So I might have to screw the 4 of these together first, and then only put them in with 1 screw. That might be best actually, if I do it flat. Why do I always start everything on the edge of the table? If I had just done all this here, it would have been much simpler. I really hope it doesn't rain. I have so much stuff out drying at the minute. Will it all go according to plan? Probably not. Let me see the screws I have there. Much better. So I screw the hole here, and then I put the screw in, or drill the hole here, and then I put the screw in. Okay, so each one goes from this side to that side there. This is free floating at the minute, so my 5-foot piece will go in here. Okay, and then I'm going to screw that to that. The thing is, I want to make sure I don't want my 5-foot bit to split, you see. So I'm unsure whether or not to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is the other side of it. When I've actually seen these things at horse riding places or at equestrian centres, guys, like this, right? This is the way this is going to go. Please tell me that's going to fit. Yeah, like that though. So that's the way that's going to go. These things are always a little bit unsteady, so I think I might just drill it and screw it, because the screws are only going in a couple of mil anyway, but it might just reinforce everything. That's what I'll do. I'll see how it works. When I write my measurements on, I'm just going to take a screw, I'm going to drill a hole, just like that. Okay, so I have my divot in the middle, and that will just hold it like that. I hope that makes sense, guys. So look, and that just holds it like that. That means if she hits it, it's going to fall off easier, okay, as well, and not knock this over. So I had been away off looking at rubber caps and stuff like that, and plastic caps that I could have screwed in that these would sit into. But I just couldn't really figure out exactly what I was looking for. But I think the screws, as long as I keep them the right distance apart, will hold it fine. You know what I mean? So, and the thing about it is then, if it's not working, I can adjust them out a little bit like that. Make sense? Make sense? Yay, makes sense. Okay. And that's that. Check it out. Good boy, Bruno. Bruno stole the wrapper of something and ran away with it. Okay, so this is the way it works. Starting at, can I get this perfect? Oh, I'm about 2 foot away. Starting at 100, sorry, starting at 20. Starting at 20 centimeters, moving all the way up to 100 centimeters. Man, if she's jumping 100 centimeters, I'm putting her into the Olympics, okay? So, it was quite straightforward in the end, just when I got my head around it. Now, I haven't painted them yet. I'm going to paint them nice, horsey colours. And the idea is also that she can do stuff like this. Cross poles and stuff like that as well. How cool! Very cool. I'm happy with the way that turned out. Thank you, Paulito, for the inspiration. Something I've been meaning to do for a long time. Guys, and there you have it. Let me put on the action. Now, obviously, I'm not on level ground here, so that is definitely going to affect it. Let's go up to the 100. Just make sure that I'm counting these right. Okay, and there it is, guys. And there is a hobby horse jump set made out of 2x2s, screws, and brush handles. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay frosty. And that's them all finished. You ready? Yep. Yep. Great job. Good job. Yes.